Hi Green Hero. So today we're going to talk about our renewable energy sustainable. Thank you so much for tuning in today's Green Hero podcast. Let us jump into the topic. Well, first of all, renewable energy is sustainable because they do not rely on fossil fuels. At the end of the day, how do we consider whether the energy is renewable? Is because it will consistently always be there, no matter what. Like fossil fuels, right now it has been depleting from year to year. As human consumption, as the human population grow, our consumption as well grows. And right now, most of our electricity, most of our vehicles are all coming from non-renewable energy, such as fossil fuels, gas, and all this. Right, they are actually depleting. The Earth natural resources are depleting really from year to year. And if we don't do something to actually change our habit, these natural resources will be gone forever and will be extinct. So that's why I go back to my question. Yes, renewable energy is essential because at the end of the day, like the sun, okay, one of the renewable energy, solar energy. Do you think the sun would just disappear tomorrow? No, it takes the sun for another billions of years to actually explode and be gone from our solar system, and we still have time to live by then, right? So solar energy will always be there because every day there will be day and night. So during daytime, utilize the sun, especially in Malaysia. We live in Malaysia. The sun is shining so bright every day. Unlike other countries, we have sun. The good thing about Malaysia is that we have sun. So that's why we need to actually utilize the potential of the sun to actually power up our houses, to power up our building. And that's why we need more solar panels to actually power up our daily consumption. I know that a lot of us are still relying on fossil fuel, but if we can invest more on solar energy, especially the Malaysian government, things would have been better and we can actually cut down a lot of our carbon emission. And TNB would also do some good impact to the society and to the environment. So solar energy is one example of sustainable energy. Another one is also water. Water energy such as in hydroelectric. So the one example that I'll share to you is a hydroelectric dam in China. They call it the Three Gorge Dam. The Three Gorge Dam is quite big in China, and they are they are the biggest dam, okay, the biggest dam in China and also around the world, where they generate a lot of electricity that can power so many cities, up to 10 cities in China itself. And and they are actually taking this water from the Yangtze River, if not mistaken. So that's hydroelectric. It's sustainable as long as water going down the turbine, as long as water in the dam, then people can actually generate. Then the dam can actually generate hydroelectric for many cities to use in China. And another one as well saw wind energy. Sometimes you go to in US, you can see the windmill having the thing to spin. So those are actually wind energy where they actually generate it to actually power their building. And today as well, in certain places around the world, people are actually utilizing the potentials of wind energy to actually power up lighthouse. Okay, so certain places in around the world that have lighthouse, right? If you can see, right, those wind energy, the turbine, are actually connected to a nearby lighthouse, which actually powers up the lighthouse to actually functions at night, which is a great thing. Okay, there's also another one that I came to know recently. When you go to event, okay, there's a floor map. They want to utilize kinetic energy into electricity. So what I mean by that is that, you know, whenever we walk, right, human walks, we have potential energy, and whenever we walk around the event, we on the ground, we produce kinetic energy. So those kinetic energy, what this company does is that they put a floor map around the event. You walk on it, you generate electricity, and this will be stored in a battery, and this battery can later on be used for any other event like a generator, which is crazy good, right? Many of us are walking every day, and an event as well, we walk thousands of steps, thousands of steps, okay, every minute. And imagine if we can tap into that potential and have a generator from just walking, and soon these can also be put up around the globe. I think this is a very powerful technology. So renewable energy sustainable, yes it is, as long the things are not disturbed, unlike fossil fuel. So yep, so please, one of the things that I'd like to suggest to you is that if you can go solar, go for solar. If you can switch to electric vehicle, go for that, because at the end you're doing good for the environment, because you're helping to cut down your own carbon footprint and also helping to cut down the carbon emission from your own country. I know the effort may be small, but together as a community, all of us come together to switch into solar and also to adopt EV vehicles, then the future will be great. So that's all from me for today's Green Hero podcast. So thank you so much for tuning in to today's topic, and if you have any other topics that you want us to speak in the future, feel free to leave a comment, and we will do our best to educate and empower you on that topic so that you can share this knowledge with other people out there. So that's all for today's podcast topic. Thank you, and I'll see you in our next episode.